Hey, good afternoon, Crochet fam. This is Dawn at Put Me on Crochet. Hey, y'all, what's up? Well, you see I'm in the car, okay? And I am actually headed to get my nails and toes done, okay? So today is June the 20th, and I told you guys I was gonna come back and give you guys a video of my temperature blanket for the first day of summer. So this is summer in California. Starts today, June 20th. And so I'm so excited. I'm already prepared, ready to go. So I'm just gonna show you guys what my day is like starting right now, because I already got up this morning and, you know, got myself dressed and got myself ready. You know, I had a great quiet time with my Bible this morning and praying. And so now I'm on my way to get my nails and toes done, y'all. I gotta get them done. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry about how I'm looking, guys. You see, this is what I got on my crochet today, so you guys can see. Yes. All right, girl, I see you. Anyway, my little, you know. So when I come back later, we're gonna dive into the video and show you guys what you guys will see here shortly. Just what the temperature is today. It's been kind of gloomy today, a little overcast and everything, but it's about 12:30 now, and so the sun is starting to peek out now. So I'm excited. So yeah, so I'll be showing you just the first day of the summer. The colors that are going to be chosen for the average temperature for today. Okay, so anyway, be back momentarily. Grooving, car groove. Forevermore. Hey, what you know about this? I'm done at the nail shop, and here we go. You guys can see it. These are the nails, and I got some different nails, y'all. I got the pointy ones, the cat, the claws. Something different. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow, look at that. And then of course we got the toe. Stop by the grocery store, because you know what, since it's the first day of summer, I need me some ice cream, right? What's the first day of summer without ice cream? So I'm about to give me some ice cream, y'all, but not any kind of ice cream. I'm gonna show you guys what kind of ice cream I'm gonna get, and if you know, you know. This is my ice cream, the Thrifties brand, and said that it is, ooh, y'all, it's so good, Rocky Road. And I had to get my Cheez-Its, y'all. I love Cheez-Its. Anyway, just wanted to show y'all. I got my snacks for our time today. All right. What's up, guys? This is Dawn from Put Me on Crochet. Today is, what, Friday? And it is June 20th, 2025, right? And from a previous video, I told you guys that today we're going to start my very first ever temperature blanket. Yay! Okay, so I've never done a temperature blanket before. Today is the first day of summer here in California, right? Or I guess you could say the US or wherever. But here, today is the first day of summer, okay? And so I'm excited, okay? So just a little bit of why I'm doing this. One is because I've never done a temperature blanket before, and I always wanted to do it, but it is like a typical, traditional year-long project, right? And so it's a little intimidating, you know, and even with me just starting my crocheting journey again from October of last year, and I've been learning, growing, and still learning, you know. I am just super excited to take on this project, and I thought I would do it for the summer. For me, this is just what's going to work for me. I'm excited about it. Summer here is from June 20th to September 22nd, and so I've already did my research as much as I think I know how. Yeah, I don't know. But what I did learn is that I can do this. Like, I think I can do this. So it's a span of 13 weeks, and it's 91 days within the 13 weeks. And so my plan is to crochet the granny square flat stitch pattern. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that. I love the granny square stitch. I thought, you know, how can I make this easy, simple, quick, you know, not overwhelm myself, whatever. So I decided to choose, I chose that pattern. And what also made me choose is because I actually did I have a few shorts out about it, but I did a Taylor Swift viral crochet dress that came out about maybe 11 months ago, maybe a year ago now. And I did that dress and I loved how it turned out. And it was the whole granny square flat stitch. And it was very easy to pull together and assemble. So I just really loved it. So you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing for this blanket, okay? So basically this is how it's gonna be done. I'm gonna do 2 rows per day for 91 days, okay? And hopefully I can stay on track with that. There may be times where I may get off, you know, I may not do it for 2 weeks, and that means I gotta catch up, right? I'm gonna update you guys every 1 to 2 weeks of the progress of the blanket and what it looks like, and just on all the temperatures and all that. I am going to be going off of a website called Weather Underground. It's on Google. I pulled up on Google, but it tells you all the information. I'll put a screenshot here so you guys can see it. What it all entails. It gives you the weather, the day, the week, the month, whatever. It gives you all the averages and all that. So I've decided that I would do the high average per day, okay? Not the highest temperature or the lowest temperature, but I'm gonna do the average of that day because it's summertime, and so I've chosen high because they have high and low. So I'm gonna do the average high because it's the summertime. Yay. And so I have already did my pattern here for my color, the color palette that I have here for all of the temperatures with the colors and everything. So I already put this together, so I have that here. And so wherever the average falls for that day, of course, we'll go on the chart here and we'll see where it falls, and that's the color that we will crochet the flat granny square stitches for that day, okay? So I have that here, and I also have all the yarn here, okay? So this is all the yarn that's on that palette, okay? Excited about that. And what else am I gonna do? Okay, so at the end of all of this, I should have a nice size blanket, and it's gonna be pretty big. But what I've calculated, and don't quote me on this, right? I'm trying to get all my math together. So, you know, you say, am I ever gonna use math, you know, when you're in school? But you know, when you crochet, yeah, you need to know math, okay? So anyway, but I should have a total of 182 rows on this blanket by the end of the 13 weeks, okay? So, man, it's gonna be so exciting. Like I can't wait to even show you guys and take you on this journey with me. I'm gonna be posting a video, like I said, it's gonna be either every week or every 2 weeks. I'm not sure if it's gonna be on a Saturday or a Sunday. I'm thinking I'll do it on the Saturday because that's the last day of the week. And then that way I'll be able to start fresh when Sunday comes as day 1, and then we'll come all the way to Saturday, and then we'll do it that way. So that way you guys will see how the blanket is looking, how it's progressing, and you guys will be up to date, okay? So with that being said, I also have created a little swatch here of what it should look like. These are not the colors that are on the swatch, are on here. You know, I did it on purpose so that we don't get a jump start, because I really wanted to kind of like start already. I wanted to chain, I wanted my chain to get it all prepped and all that, but I'm like, Don, you can't even do a chain because you don't even know what color you're gonna use yet, because you don't even know what the temperature is gonna be. And I was thinking about this last night. Hello? And I'm like, no, you gotta wait to the video until it's time, to the day, and then you can do it. So right now it's the day. I'm excited. So this is pretty much the swatch of what it's gonna look like, okay? And like I said, I'm gonna do 2 rows every day for the color scheme for wherever the temperature is, okay? So I'm excited. I have the little swatch here, so I pretty much was able to kind of like measure this and, you know, kind of map it all together and everything. So hopefully it turns out right. We shall see. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. So this is going to be the 2025 summer temperature blanket for California, and I'm excited about it. So even over the 13 weeks, if I decide to travel, okay, so say for instance, if I go somewhere that of course is going to have different climate, I'm going to take all this with me because I want to be able to crochet in that different city with their temperature as well, because I want to keep this going. More than likely, I'm probably not going to be, I don't know, I might be traveling, guys. I may be going to Belize. Because the Belize independence is September 21st. Okay, so this ends, summer here is on September 22nd. So anyway, we'll figure it all out. But all in all, you guys will be updated and all that. Okay, so yeah, I've had a busy day today, and it's hot, guys. So out here we got up to 81 degrees today in California. Okay, so let me tell you guys what the temperature is, or what the average temperature is for today. And I'll also put that screenshot up here on this side so you guys can see that. So this is what it is today, and it says here the average temperature for today got up to 71 degrees. So far right now it's 71 degrees, and right now it's like 5:57 on a Friday. And so currently it says the average high temperature today was 75 degrees. Okay, so in the highest, the record, it got up to, it's actually 99 degrees. Now, this is over a span of California, so it's not just my area here. Like I said, my area is Torrance, but it said here that it got over a span of 99 degrees. So I am going to take that average, and that average said it was 75 degrees on that high average. So we're gonna look at our palette here, and it looks like 75 degrees. We're gonna start with this sun gold. Yay! Okay, and this is the sun gold right here. I know, y'all, it's not caked. I know. Don't judge me, okay? I need to cake this. So this is where we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start with this. Now this is the only skein of this I have. Now I want to point this out too. So if you look at this, now I'm in California, so we already know that in California, it kind of doesn't really rain a lot in California. It rains here, okay, but not a lot. So usually our temperatures are really not this low. Look how low I went down. I didn't even go past like, what, 29 degrees, I don't think, right? Yeah, I didn't even go below 20. We're probably not gonna go below 29 degrees here in California, okay? Probably not. But if we do, then I'll go ahead and add another color to that. But for right now, we're gonna stay right here with this, because I'm thinking I'll probably be okay with these colors. And this piece, we're probably not gonna get down to 32 to 30s and below. But we'll see, we never know. But that's what's exciting about doing this project, because, you know, when you're monitoring the weather, we'll see. So anyway, so that's where we're gonna start. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take our sun gold here. I'm calling this sun gold. It's probably a different color because I don't even have the sleeve anymore for it. This is my scrap yarn, and that's what I'm using also to do this project with, is a lot of my scrap yarn too, okay? So we have here, and I'm gonna use a 5mm hook because I don't want this blanket to be too heavy or too big, right? So I'm gonna use a 5mm hook, okay, so that you guys have. And also, let me put this disclaimer out there. This is not a tutorial, okay? So I'm not teaching you guys how to do granny square stitches and how to do a blanket. I'm not even gonna do that, okay? So I'm just showing you guys are going with me. I'm gonna throw you guys into a montage. If you could just watching me crochet, listen to some music. I would suggest you go get you some ice cream, because I'm about to get me some ice cream, because I did stop by the store earlier. Y'all saw that, right? So I'm gonna eat me some ice cream, probably have me a no sugar soda, which is contradicting there. I'm eating ice cream with sugar, then I'm eating no, anyway, I just like that. And I'm gonna have my little snacks, right? So I'm gonna eat my little snacks and, you know, doing my little chain and doing my little stitch and all that. So I'm excited about this. And if you guys wanna learn how to do granny square stitches, you can go on YouTube and pull up videos. There's tons and tons of amazing creators who have tutorials out there that can show you how to do that. show you how to make blankets and all that. Okay, so maybe after this, maybe one day I'll go ahead and put a tutorial out there for you guys, but right now I don't have one out there for granny square stitches. I do have a short where I'm showing you how I'm doing it, right? But it's not really a tutorial. So anyway, that's where we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna start this chain, and this chain, I'm gonna do it in multiples of 5, okay? So I'm gonna chain a chain that's as long as 65 inches. So I'm gonna start with the length of the blanket and not the width, because I just feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier to manage it if it's done by the width of it, because the granny squares are going the way that they're facing, they're going on like in the length, okay? So I'm just gonna do that. It gets a little confusing, but don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do the length of it, and the length is gonna be 65 inches long. And that's based on how many rows I'm gonna do per day, and you know, all that. So I don't know exactly how big this blanket is gonna be. I don't know all the perfect measurements, but I do know I'm just gonna chain it, and then we're gonna just get going, right? And so every week we're gonna do that, okay? So let's go ahead and get chained. So right now we're gonna start with the slip knot. Hopefully I covered everything, okay? So that you guys understand, that you're clear. And then we're gonna go ahead and get that chain going. So I have my measuring tape here as well, and so I'm gonna, you know, measure once I feel like I may be close to 65 inches, which I'm gonna be chaining along. It's gonna be a lot of chain. Here's my slip knot, and I'm just yarning over, pulling through, okay? I'm gonna make these a little loose, not too loose, so that I can come back down the chain when I start to do my granny square stitches in there, so these chains won't be so tight, okay? So that's one. Now I'm not even gonna count, I'm just gonna make a chain, okay? And then we're gonna chain, and then we're gonna just measure as we go, okay? So there we go. So we're just chaining. My hook keep coming out. This is some soft yarn as well that I'm using, so you just chain, and just keep chaining, keep chaining. All right. It's ice cream break, y'all. I told y'all I need some ice cream. I'm just taking a quick little break. Gotta have some cookies with it. Some Oreo cookies. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I thought I would take a break really quick. And this is the thrifty ice cream that I showed y'all earlier. Rocky Road. It has marshmallows in it and almonds, roasted almonds, chocolate. Oh my gosh. Love it. One of my old school favorites. Wow. I don't even want to put it down, so good. Okay. And do one bite of a cookie. So good. Go get you a snack. Pause me. Go get a snack and come back. Wow. I'm gonna finish eating my ice cream real quick, and I'm gonna throw you guys back into a montage of finishing my second row, the grain square stitch, and then we'll end this video. Okay. All right. Be back. For joining me for the start of this amazing blanket. Look forward to going on this journey with you guys and getting all your comments and your feedbacks in the comments. I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. If you like what I'm presenting to you guys, and share it with a friend, right? This is so cool. Like I'm just loving this, guys. Okay, so anyway, that's the end of it. This is the chain. This is the 2 rows, and we are on our journey. So like I said, I will be posting every week or 2, giving you an update, and every day I'll be working on this blanket, looking at the temperatures, and we'll see the beautiful creation that our environment, I'll say, or our weather will create. So yeah, so thanks for joining me, and until the next video, we will see you guys in week 2 or 3 of this blanket. Okay. All right. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.